it for a second. Dopey alcohol bottles. Alright, on the bench tonight, we got a A1502 MacBook Pro. I think it's a 2015 vintage. Yes. 2015 vintage. No backlight. This is a rare occurrence for these machines to have no backlight. I've seen them rarely. We're going to go ahead and shine a flashlight so you can see the Apple logo. You can see that it's has no backlight. The keyboard backlight is freaking out. Is this screen damaged? Oh no, that's the background for Catalina. But you can't see that. No backlight. We're going to open it up. Figure out why that is. Shut it off first. Okay. Go ahead and open it up. Put it in slot 3. See if this will be a good repair video or not. This will go to the B-roll. Not make it to YouTube. I don't think out of every one of these MacBook Pros I've worked on, I don't think I've ever seen a blown fuse in one of these. Mostly the connector's burnt or something around it. Or the LCD's bad. We will just have to see if we will be doing logic board repair or not. Alright, we'll go ahead and undo the battery so we don't burn anything up. Board looks really clean. We'll go ahead and get the microscope here. Switch over to scope cam. Alright, let's see. We'll go over here to the LCD connector. If I can get that to focus a little better. There we go. Let's pull this LCD connector off real quick and see, or the cable out, and see if there's burnt pins. Oh, bummer. Kaboom. We found the problem. Oh, the LCD connector is broken. That's game over right there. Oh, bummer, man. It's a good looking LCD too. Smash. That looks to me like technician damage. Because there's nothing burnt. We're going to try to get this board over the edge of the table and see if we can look into the connector itself and see if we can find any burnt pins or anything before we wrap this up and give it back to the customer. No. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll try to hold this. We can all see it. Both. That's the whole two people. But if you look at the edge of that connector, it's bent in, so but the pins look okay. So this, yep. If I can focus, see those pins look fine. There, I don't see any damage. So I'm going to try to hold this and grab tweezers. What leads me to believe this is technician damage is if you look right there. See how that connector is bent down like that? Yep, that is a technician being ham-fisted with this computer, so bummer. Yeah, that's those two pins are the LCD backlight pins. They're missing. If you look at this side of the connector, you can see that it comes to the edge. So maybe it's just missing one. Darn. Oh. Alright, well. This is game over for that LCD until I can figure out how to put a new connector in it. Yeah. It's a quick 7-minute video. Alright. You technicians out there, gotta be very careful because the pins on this cable, they're basically sitting in a piece of plastic, like a little, yeah, there's just a piece of plastic that backs them. These things are extremely easy to damage. Anyway, okay, so I guess we will put this one back together. Or not. We're gonna just leave everything undone. I'll notify my client that what I found, and they will have to decide on what they want to do with that. It jumped a little. What's going on here? Big screw? Yeah. No. Here's a little one. Yeah, those are both little screws. Anyway. Go ahead and put the screws back in this bad boy, because other than replacing the panel, which is very expensive on these models, though I don't know why, because it's 6 years old, there's nothing we can do about that. I don't know if we will be fixing anything tonight. I do have a 2020 MacBook Air that's liquid damaged I could take a look at. So that's slot 3. We have a liquid damaged MacBook Air. A liquid damaged MacBook Air we can look at. I'm just going to type some notes real quick for that other machine. Oops, did I make that a public note? Well, I might have emailed him twice. Oh well. Anyway, we'll look at this Air real quick. So make it a somewhat interesting video. Like I said, I don't know. We are not authorized to repair this device yet. So we can just open it up and take a look at it. The stated issue is that it's liquid damaged. So we'll just go through and look and see what we can find. I know this is not going to be an actual repair video and probably won't get that many views, but that's okay. Every part of the process is important. As a note, that screw, which is got, come on, focus. Focus. Yeah, see that? Those go here in the middle, and then the ones with the full, almost the full thing with just a little bit of threads. Anyway, you get the idea. You can kind of see it. Those go on the outer corners. It's a good thing to note. I've seen some people put them in the wrong way. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing much in the way of liquid damage. We're going to go ahead and unplug the battery, just to be safe. I said we're going to unplug the battery to be safe. There's a plastic spudger. There we go. And then we're going to push the button to discharge all the capacitors on the board. Okay. Alright. Now let's grab the old microscope again and have a look around. What do you say, huh? Probably be helpful if you're actually looking at components of the board. Is everything focused? Yeah. So I do see a little bit of corrosion-y stuff happening there. Oh. Yep. So there's some liquid damage there. That chip will more than likely have to be replaced. Some slight stuff down there. Some more stuff. Some more stuff right here, so I have to clean that up. I have no idea if this computer turns on or not. I just want to make sure we don't have any major liquid damage on anything that would cause it to severely die. Do got a little bit of evidence of liquid damage there, but not a lot. Just a couple spots. Looks dry. Nothing really around the CPU area. I guess to get an accurate picture, we should probably pop the board out. Oh, sorry, let me switch views here. We should probably pop this board out just to see if there's any other damage. I like to take it apart and kind of get a full assessment, because I mean, I can, from what I've seen right there, I don't know if it'd be a problem. I don't know if this machine would not work, but there could be major damage on the back side of it that would definitely make this more difficult repair. So we'll just go ahead and pop the board out real quick. Gently pull these cables out here and do that's our fan. speaker. Could be just a case of no audio after liquid damage. Fortunately, my customer hasn't updated me with the issues. They just said it was liquid damaged. We'll just take a look real quick take the board out and have a look around. Looks like the LCD connector didn't get hit with any liquid, so that's a good sign. Don't want to see that. So I mean, if we have just this couple of little areas, we can probably button that up for the customer once we get our estimate approved. And shouldn't be an issue. Haven't worked on a ton of these boards, but alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I don't see any staining on the backlight mask. I don't see any stains. Only liquid I see is right here on this antenna bar, the antenna shield. So like, that's a good sign. Let's check the back of the board. Looks like we're out of focus slightly. Some more light. That literally did nothing. I need a brighter scope light. We're just gonna kind of mosey around here. Don't see any evidence yet. CD3217s. Those look fine. So I'm guessing it's just that little bit of liquid damage. You didn't happen to catch the number of the board, did you? I haven't been paying attention. I think it's by the CPU. Try that. We'll take this shield off the CPU and see if we can locate the board number. I want to say it's like an... I don't want to say, because I don't know. I would just be speculating. Are these T4s or are they T3s? Guess we'll go T3. Let's pop the heatsink off real quick. It is, take the heat sink off the CPU, 8200195A. This is a 2020 MacBook Air. So 1958. So it looks like it's just that liquid damage around there. I need to figure out what that chip is, because I'm sure it's going to have to be replaced. It probably has something to do with the audio circuit, maybe. Let's see if I have any kind of board view or anything for this model. I don't know if I do or not. Sorry, you're looking at a blue. You're looking at my solder mat. I'm just putting the CPU heatsink back on. This is the chip we're talking about right there. That guy. Yep. That's definitely a mess there. We've got a couple of caps over here. Look a little bad. I'll have to replace those. Let me see what I have for... visual aids. This is a 2179. So I do have the board, the schematic, and the silk for this machine. What was that? All right, that chip is... I'm gonna flip the board around. U 6500. All right, U6500. What are you? Let's find you. You are LP8548. You have to do with the keyboard. Your keyboard backlight. You're the keyboard backlight chip. Keyboard backlight LED driver. Okay, so they probably won't have backlight on their keyboard. And then what are these capacitors below the inductor or the coil? Let's go back. It's not showing. Interesting. it's not showing the capacitors. Either way, they'll have to get replaced. Alrighty then. So since that's done, I will go ahead and let the customer know that this computer will more than likely need board repair, and I need to put it back together to see everything's dry. All the liquid damage is dry, so I think we're okay to power it on and see what's working and what's not. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because I'm not going to bore you with watching me put this back together and turn it on, because I can't fix it right now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next video.